Hi, this is week 8 book talk, covering chapters 54 to 61. These are the last chapters of the book, and we'll start talking about them. So, question 1 was, what did Pausch find has been on today's students? What has been lost on today's students in his 20 years as a professor? And what he figured out is that as times have progressed, kids stop thinking that rights have come without responsibilities. So, like, a lot of his kids haven't learned that, like, yeah, you can do whatever you want in class, but you have to understand you have to follow certain expectations of you in order for you to sort of live life. And he kind of wants people to remember that, like, yeah, you can do whatever you want, but you have to remember you have this responsibility to the community and to what you do.
No, 55?
No, 55.
56.
56.
Okay, so what did,
Pausch.
what's his name, Pausch?
Yeah.
Say he wanted at his grave? So he lived for 30 years before he died of terminal diabetes.
Which is a reference to Winnie the Pooh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just says, you know, live life. You can either be a Tigger and be happy and jumpy and joyous, or you can be an Eeyore and sad and depressed and emo, and he just wants to be a Tigger.
Well, and like I feel like in his whole entire book, he's explaining, you know, like you don't want to write a book about what has happened in your life and like try and resolve it because for nothing. Like he tried, you know, to make something and be something and yeah, like teach other people about it.
What surprising thing did Pausch do during his lecture?
Oh.
Oh,
He celebrated his wife's birthday.
okay. He celebrated his wife's birthday with a cake and a song, basically.
Yeah.
Do you know how old his wife was?
Not that I remember.
I don't remember either.
He just talks about during his last lecture.
She was middle-aged, at least we know that, like at least 30s or late 30s or something, I'm not sure.
Yeah, he talked about during his last lecture, they wheeled at a cake and he had the audience sing happy birthday to Jay, and she started crying, and it was a big sad
Emotional.
Yeah, because it was her last
Yeah.
birthday with him.
Well, that's so sad. But I mean, at least that's how they got to celebrate.
And the last question, Paula, what did Pausch say his final speech was about?
Pretty much, you know, the end of his life and acceptance and, you know, knowing and dealing with his cancer, that, you know, knowing how important life is and to, you know, have those experiences and really, you know, reflecting, being introspective, knowing who he is as a person and, you know, remembering those memories and his children and, you know, family, you know, sharing the book and, you know, the journaling and, you know, just really thinking about his life overall.
Yeah. And that's it for this week. Next week we'll do our next book talk, and that will be about like our group and like how we worked and yeah.
Okay.
Okay.